I'm here with the one and only Noora of Battle Beast. They just started a North American tour, their first ever headlining tour across North America. I couldn't be more excited.
Me neither.
It's been a long time coming. So, how do you feel about finally be able to travel to North America, play a full-on headlining show versus doing a support show?
This is truly a milestone that we have been aiming for with Battle Beast since 2017 when we started touring here in North America. The first tour was with Sabaton, and then we have been touring with Camelot for 3 times. So now it's the fifth round, and it's ours. And yeah, I feel very comfortable and very like I've seen the ticket sales and it's going really well, so I'm feeling really confident. And it's been now 2 shows, and it's been crazy. Like I have been telling people in the social media that you have to come to the shows because it's gonna be the craziest and the best heavy metal party you have ever been to. So I always have to say this, and I want to say this: get your ticket.
Well, I saw you guys last year here at the same venue with Camelot, and then I saw you guys at Prog Power. The Prog Power performance, I think, is the best performance I've ever seen from you guys ever. It was
Thank you.
absolutely incredible. So, for those of us that are used to seeing you guys in North America, but not as a headliner, what can we expect differently?
More crazy stuff. More. We are like we. This is the Circus of Doom tour, and we really. I think it's like a circus. We have different, like, how do you say, like, different spots in the show, and humor, and just enjoying music and life, and this is not our show is not for people who want to get depressed or like be in the gloomy mood. This is full on party mode, happiness, love, everything, like feeling good. This is a feeling good show for real.
When I look at the set list at the two previous shows that you guys played in North America, obviously you're concentrating more on the new material. It's also a shorter set, so you really have to kind of almost make magic in order to keep everybody happy. But now you have a longer set, so what can fans expect from the set list?
Well, of course I don't want to spoil anything, but of course on each album we want to promote the new album mostly, and this is why we definitely gonna play mostly the new songs, but also from the previous albums. And yeah, it's I really love this Circus of Doom album because we have so much theatrical stuff in there, which I love. And yeah, there's gonna be a lot of good treats for our fans.
I see you on stage and you have incredible energy. I don't know how you can move around and do everything that you do and still sing at the same time. Do you have like a workout routine in order to stay in shape, in order to have that kind of cardio when you go on stage?
Yes, I do. But I will teach that later on. I have this vocal coaching concept, Sing Like a Beast, and I'm gonna start an online online course in some point when I have time for this. But really, I want to teach people how to do the same things as I do on stage.
It's incredible. I mean, it's a show within the show. Like you come for the music, but we stay for you to see everything that you're doing, and it's incredible. I don't know how you pull it off. At the end of the night, do you need like your 8 hours of beauty sleep afterwards? Because I'm sure you're super exhausted.
Yeah, the most important thing for anyone who is doing performance, it's like sleep. And I do normally like 8 to 10 hours sleep, depending. But usually it's like 10 hours after the show. Yeah.
You guys are playing this incredible tour that you have on here across North America, playing both Canada and US. From a Battle Beast standpoint, in terms of a fan base, is there a difference between the two countries? Do you see a difference in your fan base between these two countries?
Well, what I can say now is that people are very passionate here. It doesn't matter is it in the US or in Canada. Like yesterday in Ottawa, it was full on crazy, and people were already mosh pitting in Circus of Doom in the first song. So it was like, it was unbelievable. And I really have like, of course I have little expectations for Toronto as well now. So I'm like, we really want to get a good party with them as well. But I really don't want to have any kind of expectations before the show. I just want to take people as they are, and as I always advertise also in the social media, that the critics, why you should come or how you should come to our show is come as you are, because we accept everyone. Doesn't matter who you are or where you're from or what you look like or what is your religion or whatever, but you are always welcome to our show and express yourself the way you want. And that is a very strong and important message that I want to share to people.
You mentioned earlier as well that you're looking at the ticket sales and you're looking at all of these things. Is that the first time that you're doing that because of being on a headlining tour versus when you're in support, or do you always keep an eye out for how much are we doing on merch? Are we selling a lot? Are the shirts going? Do they like this design? Are you involved in that stuff all the time?
Yes, we are self-managing band nowadays, so it's like very important to follow the data, because this is like real data that you can actually follow and see how the people like it, and it will show in the results in like merch and the ticket sales. So it's really like, and we have already, when we have been supporting, we have been following it as much as we could. But now it's like, now that we are having a headline tour, it's more easier to follow the data. Then of course it's not always so easy to get the data from other bands or so. But now that we are self-managing, it's so much easier, faster, and it's so nice to, it's really also motivating to see that, hey, like I made this post and then there's like 20 tickets sold after that. So it's really motivating to also to do this social media, because sometimes it's like, because this is part of our job nowadays to do the social media and be very active in there, but sometimes it's like, but why should I do this? And then when you see the results, that actually it matters when you're doing this, so it's like, it's very important to do this.
Yeah, there's a direct correlation between posting, talking about it, being on social media, and then you see the end results at the shows.
Sorry, I missed the
I was saying, like, there's a direct correlation. You're posting, you're talking about it on social media, all of that activities are going on, and then you can see that by sales and people attending the shows and buying the merch.
Yeah, exactly. So it's very important, and I really like to see the data, but also aside of this, following the data, it's always like, for me, the people are the most important thing, to connect with people. And like, people always say like, your job is so great, you're seeing the world, and I'm like, yeah, well, not exactly. Like, I'm not seeing the world, I'm not going to sightseeing so much because I don't have time for that, but I have time to see the people who live in the different countries. And this is the way that I really love to get to know the cultures as well, like people telling their stories and how is it to live in their country, and what are the downsides in their country. And also I've noticed this, it's like a global thing, that wherever we are, there is not enough encouragement to people to be themselves, express themselves freely, and love themselves. So this is something that I really want to put out there in the shows as well. I want to let people know that you are allowed to be yourself and love yourself as you are.
I think that's a great message, and it goes hand in hand with the music, with what you guys do on stage, because there's a lot of positivity in the Battle Beast shows. I've always felt that way. It's impossible to go to one of your shows and go home with a sad face.
I hope that's yeah. And about the horns, because some people have been asking like, hey, you're having those devil horns, but these are not devil horns. These are the horns of encouragement, the horns of courage, that I kind of want to visualize to people that what courage could be looking like, and then people can have their like mental horns up when they have like situations where they have to be, for example, talking in front of people, or things like that that are very like nerve breaking. And yeah, so this is the thing that I want to symbolize with the horns, not anything devil or something like that.
Yeah, because that also does not come across. It's not like you guys are vating or talking about the devil in your music. So
Yeah.
I think people need to understand that it has a different meaning, it has a different significance. Last question I want to ask you is: besides the tickets, besides the merch, what can fans do? Is there a meet and greet? Are you guys doing other activities?
Yes, we are having a meet and greet on every show, before every show on this North American tour. And there are still tickets left. So when you go to battlebeast.fi/tour, you can find the link straight to the VIP meet and greet upgrades and the show. They are like besides
Side by
each
side.
other, side by side. So it's so easy to just go get the ticket to the concert and upgrade to the meet and greet and have the full Battle Beast experience.
I was just going to say that you get the full Battle Beast experience. So don't wait for it. Go check it out. In the description of the video, I'm going to put the tour dates of everything that's still going to come forward so folks can know exactly where to find you guys. And I'll put the link to the website as well so people can pick up the VIP meet and greet. Thank you for watching, Noora. Thank you very much for your time. Have a wonderful tour.
Thank you so much. This was a pleasure.